1 2 check it out now. Yeah. It's your man DJ Green Hornet on the check-in. Having some technical difficulties tonight. But subscribe, like, share, comment, join the chat, whatever. Just doing random chat tonight. If you can hear me, press 1 or something like that. I haven't been on this computer in a minute, so the microphone and stuff is not showing at the bottom, or the gauge, the meter or whatever. So just gonna freestyle it tonight. Hopefully the audio, is crisp. You guys can hear me. If not, I'll do another show tomorrow or something like that. But I'm just gonna do random topics tonight, various things. If you haven't checked out any of my work, make sure you go to my Bandcamp page. All the links and stuff is in the description. Tonight, I'm promoting cinematic project, one of the last projects I did last year. I'm working on some new stuff now, so look forward to that. Maybe another 2 to 3 months. Also, speaking of cinematic, I have physical copies now. So just got a few of these. So if you want a physical copy of the cinematic, let me know. Got the CD. So only made like 4 of them. So, but let me know. Hit me up, email. Then we'll go about how I can ship it to you. Charging $20 for these. So if you want one of these, got $20. Let me know. That's with the shipping and handling and all that stuff. That take care of that. But only got 4 of those. So only make 4 of those. So I'll probably make more in the future. Of those CDs. Also, don't forget my other projects. I got other physical CDs for you in the slim cases. Got the Mobtails. Got the coffee joint right there. Coffee mixtape. Social distance. And the first cinematic. These are the limited edition colored copy. So if you want the color version, let me know for that. And I got the basic color, so I'm gonna do 14 for this version with the clear, 15 for the color version. So check me out on those if you want a copy of those. So I'll go by DJ Green Hornet. Welcome to the Digital Dust No Bad Energy show. I'm just gonna run down a few topics tonight. I'm not gonna be here too long. Like I said, I have some technical difficulties with the microphone. I'm not sure if it's really going through with the gauge meter is not showing. So I reset it a few times. It's not popping up. So hopefully it's going through. Speaking of no bad energy. So a couple of weeks ago, I haven't been on here in a while, so I finally got a chance to, even though I had a download copy, somebody sent me a copy through my email when it came out, but I do got a copy now of the Nas Lost Tapes 2, which is the name of where I got the name of my show from. So I got the show. It's called No Bad Energy. Where is that? There you go. No Bad Energy right there. So that's where I got the name of the show from. So I finally got a copy of the CD. But that's where the song. So shout out to Nas. And I like that song, the No Bad Energy. And this is the No Bad Energy show. Right there. What else to mention? Yeah, so I haven't been on here in a while. So I wanted to do a review of the Creed movie, which came out about like a month ago or whatever. So just been busy, been out of town, had a death in the family. So rest in peace to my uncle Nathan um, in Orlando. So rest in peace to him. And I'll probably be going back to visit the family in Orlando, Florida next month. So shout out to my family in Florida. Um, but yeah. So I want to go see that Creed movie. So Creed 3. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. If it's still in theater, if not, when the Blu-ray come out, you might want to check it out. So I thought it was pretty good. Michael B. Jordan and I forgot the other cat name. It's been a minute, but yeah, they did good. So that's might be something you might want to check out if you haven't. If you like box movies and stuff like that, so go check that movie out. Also, shout out to all the people that watched my last video um, about the digital sampler, the Gemini sampler that I showed and I did like a little review of. I did get like one like bad comment, and I guess it was mad because maybe I didn't do a demonstration, but I said it was a review or showing us or whatnot. So I can't remember what they said. They said you're gonna something about are you just gonna talk or you gonna show it or something? I don't know. I can't remember, but I had deleted it. So if you leave any kind of bad comments and things like that on my page, I'm just gonna delete it. You might even get blocked. So don't do that. This is the no bad energy show. So I don't want any bad energy on my page, my comments, stuff like that. I just want likes, positive comments and stuff like that. This is a positive show. It's not a gossip show. I don't got all the tea, nothing like that. It's all about what I want to talk about and what I want to show you guys and my audience. It's mostly about promoting. If you like some my beats and stuff I put together, go to the Bandcamp. But that's mostly what this page is for. But yeah, so I got the bad comment. I deleted it. Talking about the Gemini sampler. I'm glad that's doing pretty good views on it. And shout out to if you guys saw the headphone review that I did. The budget headphones. So I thought that was something to show you guys. So if he was out and about, you thinking about getting some headphones, maybe to put on your book bag, and that's gonna be decent quality. And if they break or something like that, you're not gonna be worried about it too much. So they're pretty good, decent. Like I said, decent quality, good and stuff. I've been using them, for my home production and stuff. So, but for people that's kind of like starting out, or once again, if you got somebody young, smaller ears and stuff like that, I think they're pretty good headphones to use with your audio equipment, or your telephone, or your phone, your telephone or whatever, your iPhone or whatever you have, your Android. And also I did the Bluetooth review of the mini speaker that looked like a turntable. You know, I thought that was interesting to show you guys, and I hope you like that. And you know, I'm not sponsoring anything I'm showing you guys tonight, but I don't get paid for this. But if you want to donate to the show, you can always hit up the PayPal or the Cash App, things like that. But yeah, that's something that maybe you've seen in stores and was curious about, or maybe you're a person that's into audio and um, DJing and stuff like that, and think that was kind of cool to have, as a novelty or to use. Maybe you seen that in stores and was kind of curious about it. So yeah, so that's what I um, had to show you guys and did a little review. So those videos is doing pretty good with the numbers. My numbers are not real big, but so it's all good. I'm not having no complaints. And make sure you check out all my other videos. Do a like a Netflix and chill or whatever. What I mean? Just go watch all my videos and was it binge watch? Binge watch all the videos and like all of them and share all my videos. That's what y'all got to do for me. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys the sampler again. The last time, or maybe in the video, I told you guys I was ordering some fader knobs. So I got the fader knobs. I kept the original button. The button was in good uh, condition right here. So those came in. So I decided to keep the white knobs. I think it looks pretty cool on here. So yeah, when I ordered the fader knobs, actually ordered the wrong color. So I ended up getting the black ones came in. So I emailed the company and the person to try to catch the shipping, change the order and order the white fader knobs, and they couldn't do it. So they couldn't do it. So I got the black ones. I was all good. And I just told the person, I just emailed the person back and the company and told them that I got the faders or whatever. But then I mentioned in the email that I really wanted the white ones. So they ended up sending me the white ones. I didn't have to pay, which was cool. But I did mention to them that also in the email that the original fader knob, which was just only one because I bought the sampler used, was this is the original right here. This is bigger. I said it was bigger than what I wanted. I expected. So I told them about the color and I told them about the size. Even though they fit on the sampler real good. But since about the size and the color, they end up sending me the white ones. I didn't have to pay for it, which is good because I think what's it like? Let me come in here. I think you get like 4 fader knobs from this company for like $5 or something like that, or maybe almost $6. So I didn't want to, then you got the shipping and handling was like about $5 or whatever, but it's not really worth that amount of money to me. So I was happy to get, the free white fader knobs, So I'm not sure if I have any need for right now, but at least I got them if I need them, But I'm gonna rock out with the white fader knobs. So yeah, the guy that repaired the sampler for me, he put this is this on here on the slot on the fader since it was missing. He hooked me up with that, and I've been watching other like old school like videos and stuff like samplers and drum machines and stuff like that. So I don't know if they originally came like that, but I've seen pictures where they had these little things on the little knob right there. But I wanted the faders on the sampler, so that's why I got it. And but yeah, check out that video if you haven't seen it about the Gemini sampler. I was on a live today. I was listening to another person on channel. I don't know if I'll mention the person's name, but it's all good. But I listened to it, and he said something about bringing the Gemini samplers back. Now, I don't know, who's bringing them back. I know recently, and the other fellow that I mentioned on the video, made recent videos about that particular sampler. So I don't know what sampler from Gemini people are trying to bring back or whatever, but let me know in the comments if you know any other Gemini samplers people been using recently. I know those old Gemini samplers was mixers, and things like that, which you can still probably use today. Maybe hooking up equipment to the mixers, then you'll have your 8-bit, your 8-second or 24-second sampler on the mixer. But yeah, let me know in the comment if people starting to use Gemini samplers. If you got one, let me know if you got the rack mount one or the 8-second one. Leave it in the comment. So yeah, so 2 weeks ago I was in Nashville, and then I went to see a performance at the Ozark. The Ozark was cool. So the homie Kid Koala was there. He had something new out called the Storyville Mosquito right here. So I got to see that um at the Ozark in Nashville. Yeah, so it was cool. It was like a live um show, like a storyboard show. So they had like puppeteers up, and they had like small sets like that. And then you can see like the the monitor or like the movie screen. So you got the movie screen, then you can look down, you know. They had like movie sets and puppeteers and stuff like that. So they had human puppeteers, then they had like people, like working the figurines or other puppets in like the little scene. So you can watch, what they doing, or you can watch the screen. I thought that was real tight. They had like 3 shows. I caught the Saturday show, the last show. So right there. So yeah, I got to see the homie Kid Koala right there. And I bought the Floor Kids vinyl right here. So this is almost like electronic, like b-boy type thing. This came out like a few years back, and I guess it's the soundtrack to the video game. So I got a lot of his stuff, but I don't have this. So that was cool. I bought this from him, and he signed it. I didn't want to talk to him too long because the lines and things like that. But I got to speak to him a little bit, but I didn't want to, as far as harass about music and stuff like that, which he seemed like he was into a little bit because people was coming like, oh yeah, I play this type of instrument, or I got this type of studio or things like that. And I wanted to kind of talk to him about certain things too, but it was just such a line. I didn't want to just do that all night. Yeah, it was an interesting crowd. It wasn't too many like brothers there, but it was a few in there, so but it was all good. So that was interesting to see how the puppeteers and how the cameraman and how they're moving the lighting and stuff like that. So you can watch it on the movie screen, or you can watch the small set. So that was real dope, And he's on tour now doing some um I think doing the other show I saw him do a few years ago. I think the one is called like Satellite, so go check that out if you see him, on the road. He's pretty good show for kids, for adults, things like that. Um, let me see. Yeah, it was a good show, the story and things like that. It was kind of sad too, but the one thing I did like about it, because it was a part like in a in a movie, whatever, where person didn't like give up on the mosquito. So I don't want to give out the story and stuff of the film and stuff like that, but I thought that was real um interesting. And it was a person, it didn't they didn't give up on them, and stuff like that. So yeah, that was all right. So I'll show you guys. Oh, so yeah, a few weeks ago I did a video and I was telling you about the Run DMC socks I had bought. Now on the back it says, it's a 4-pack, sizes 10 to 13. And one day I said, I'm gonna finally, it's getting warmer now. I can wear socks and stuff like that. And I plan on wearing these to the gym. And I showed you guys. I had 2 boxes, the other socks. And I said I was gonna keep one. The packaging is different, but I said I was gonna keep one. Save it, whatever. And the other one I was just gonna wear for the gym, whatever. So I went to go put them on, and they didn't fit. I did all this time, first time wearing them, they didn't fit. I don't know what's, I probably end up giving them to like some kind of chick or something, because I can't fit. I can't fit on. No. They're not for like kids. It says men's, so I'm not tripping. Showing you guys, say men's size 10 through 13. So guess you guys can see that. So I'm not tripping. So when I bought these and it was in the men's section, that's the reason why I bought them. But when I went to go put them on, or at least I put on the one pair, my foot couldn't fit in it. It was like wide, you know what I mean? So I never bought no socks, men's socks that says this 10 through 13. I wear 11 and a half, by the way, just in case somebody want to buy me some sneakers or some boots or some Clarks, some Timbs or whatever like that. But anyways, it's 11 and a half. I wear 11 and a half. So this is size 10 through 13. So I don't know what's wrong with them, but they didn't fit my feet. So just give you guys a heads up, just had to update that for you guys. So, because you might be in a store and say, oh, yeah, I seen these on the internet, somebody was talking about them. I'm going to cop these. You go to cop them and they don't fit your feet. So if you want to buy them for your girl, or you got maybe you know your one of your kids or something like that, if still their feet kind of small or whatever, still they can fit them. So make sure you cop those for kids or some child. Speaking of Ron DMC again, I was at Walmart about 3-4 weeks ago, and I didn't jump on this bandwagon or fad, but I saw this on clearance, so I ended up getting this Ron DMC thing right here, or the Pop Deluxe. I don't have none of these pop things, but I decided that I would cop it, since it was on clearance. I'm not sure what the original price is. I had to look it up, but it was $25. I thought it was, you know, neat, and maybe in the future I can change up my background, or I can save it, for, when I move or something like that. So I am going to start looking for, my house. I'm in an apartment right now. So maybe in the next year and a half, 2 years, I'll purchase a house. So at least I'm going to try to shoot for 2025. So I'll shoot for 2025 for a house. So maybe I want to open that up one day and display it, or change up my background right here. But speaking of my background, turn my light on. So my disco lights, one of my lights, battery's out. So I gotta change that. Look like I got some kind of battery acid too, so I'm gonna have to clean that off. I'll do that uh maybe tomorrow or something like that. So it's getting kind of late. So I ain't gonna mess with it too much. But yeah, so let me know in the comments if you got any of those kind of pop, things, Funko that they're called. Um Today is I guess the death date of DMX, and online I saw, somebody posted a DMX one. So I never saw one of those in stores of DMX, of the pop, figurine. He has one out there. Rest in peace to DMX. And what else? Yeah, so I had that set up one day, that Funko Pop thing. I try not to get on the bandwagon. I saw some maybe that was on sale, some cool ones that I wouldn't mind buying, but I don't want to have a whole bunch of those things. I remember somebody, like an entertainer, a rapper or something, had a whole bunch of them, and they was selling them, and they was getting flack in the comments and stuff like that, saying he's going broke and things like that. Maybe he just didn't want them, it's kind of played out, or some of us probably valuable, and time to flip it. So I don't know how much some of those things go for, or if which ones are rare or whatever. Or maybe he has some rare ones that worth some amount of dollars, and like, man, I don't need this. I can get $50 for it or whatever. I don't know. I mean, just got rid of it. So that's why I'm not trying to jump on a bandwagon to get those pop things, because I might not want them. So I'm trying not to get too much of those kind of toys and things like that. I wouldn't mind having one for myself. I actually figure of me for you guys to be able to purchase, but maybe one day. If not, it's all good. Um, let me see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring that up too. So I told you about got the Nas, the Lost Tapes 2 CD finally. Yesterday I'm going digging, digging for albums, records, and stuff like that. So came across an album that, they sample from, the original. That song, I'm gonna tell you what song it is, but yeah, that was interesting. And while I'm driving, you know, sometimes when I go digging and stuff like that, so I might not know all the songs, or I have my phone with me and I look at a track list, and I just go like to YouTube or something like that and listen to the songs, stuff like that. So what I got in my car, I'm listening to all the track lists, listen to the songs, and I got to one song, and I said, I know that song. What beat is that? And I said, man, I bet that's the song that I just recently, or a song that I listened to like on a regular or something like that. Because that don't happen where, I get an album and it's a song that I just listened to recently. I've been bumping, and I'm like, yo, I don't remember where song, or who sampled that, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm driving, and Then I had to look it up. I said, yeah, yeah. I said, yeah, that's, I just bought the CD, and the homie, Nas had, had a song that sampled, that sampled the beat to the original artist. So I thought that was interesting. So that's why I like, getting the older albums and going, digging for records and stuff like that, and finding where people, sample from. And so I thought that was dope, being able to find the original sample. So, and I just recently just bought that CD. So I'll give you a hint though, it's not the Bad Energy sample. I don't know if you know that's the sample for, but it's not anything from the Bad Energy song. So no Bad Energy. Let's see. Trying to remember everything I want to say before I log off, because I don't know when the next time I might want to go live again. So letting you much information that I got showing you guys. So just a review. Um, Creed movie, go check that out. Um, Thank you for watching. My last three videos about the sampler, about the Bluetooth speaker, and the headphones. Go check out the Storyville of Mosquito by KOALA. Go check that out, or see him on the road. Go to one of his shows, one of his tours in Nashville. What else? Make sure you hit me up if you want the CD version of the cinematic right here. Cinematic. Quality CD. Make sure you hit me up. Contact me. Work out something to be able to send you guys CD. If you want it signed, I'll sign it for you guys too. Yeah. Make sure you check that out. I got my other projects on physical form too, in the slim cases. What else? What else? I think might want to end it tonight on this 33-minute mark around this time right here. So yeah, it's getting late. I gotta get up early tomorrow morning. I actually gotta be work, an hour earlier than usual. Yeah, shout out to Beham or Birmingham. I was out there last week, week before I was in Nashville. So shout out to those cities. I'll be in Atlanta in another 2 weeks or so, so I'll be out there this month, just showing, getting around, never stop exploring, what I mean? Like North Face, what I mean? So never stop exploring, going out to other cities and stuff like that. So that's what it is. And what else would I mention? Yeah, I mentioned something else. So today, I usually do the Sunday movie thing. I'll post something on Twitter sometime, but today I didn't post the Sunday movie afternoon movie, but I was watching Dead Presidents, and somebody had like an April Fool's joke that Dead Presidents was coming out like on 4K, and it was a joke. People looking online, I guess, one of the community DVD or Blu-ray communities or whatever, and they posted that it's finally coming out on 4K, whatever, Blu-ray, whatever. So I looked it up. It was April Fool's joke. But I'm watching the DVD, the movie today, and I said, yeah, it really do need a restoration and stuff like that. That movie would probably look real good, look updated and clear. Some movies I don't mind. Um, they kind of, look old and they're not really as sharp or whatever with the color and things like that. But I think if somebody do it right, it'll look real good. If they update color and whatever they do. So, far as getting that crispier and putting it on a 4K or a Blu-ray, So yeah. So whoever got the rights to that movie, to Dead Presidents, yeah, put that on a Blu-ray or 4K, get those colors and everything sharp. That probably look pretty cool. With the updated look. But yeah. So that's about it. I'm gonna leave you guys. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, support the show. And that's about it. So until next time, peace.